Dear Lord, forgive me my sins and help me in my hour of need, because for this one, I really need you. Hello everyone. Yeah, this beast, and it is a beast, is the Hoover One pet. Yeah, and it's not like Northern. It's not like, oh, it's the One Pet. That was terrible, terrible accent. No, this is the One Pet. I'm going to do a proper video on this, so I'm not going to dive too deeply into it now. But the purpose of this video is because I pulled this machine out of the garage a couple of days ago. It was utterly filthy, just covered in grime, and I have not stored it particularly well. I don't know if you can see on the camera, but it has sort of now got this sort of spotty pattern in some of the plastics where it's got damp and the water has sort of attacked the paint, such as water-based paint, because it's Chinese crap. But yeah, I saw it there and I thought, oh, why did I think, on this terrible vacuum cleaner? But I did. And I thought I'd bring it in, because I thought, yeah, you know, let's do a video on these machines. We've already seen the One Touch, which I'll put a link to somewhere up there. I have the Performer and I have the Pet. So I think there were 3 models. Touch, Performer and Pet. Was there a 4th of this series? I have no idea. But anyway, let's dive into that when we do a proper overview video of this cleaner so we can see it in use. The thing is, I dragged it out the garage and I've cleaned it up now, and I thought, brilliant, there we go, I can make the video. But actually it turns out that the brush roll has stopped working. Now, unlike the One Touch, which is a belt-driven brush roll, the Performer and the Pet have electronically controlled adaptive power brush on them. That's what it says here. Creek adaptive power brush. And this is driven by a separate motor that lives within this area here, and this massive pedal turns it on and off when it's in use, and there's a switch at some point along the back here that turns the brush roll off when the machine is in the upright position. I think that switch is probably stuck off because it's been sat like this for probably 10 years now. Well, that's what I'm hoping anyway. I'm hoping that switch is stuck off, because when I put power to it, neither of these LEDs light up, which means the brush control system is completely off. That's what I'm hoping. So we need to get into this, and I do remember going into these in the past, and it's not very pleasant. At least it wasn't very pleasant on the One Touch with the belt-driven brush roll. Thinking this is not going to be very good either, but hey, what can you do? So we need to sort of start taking things off. I can't wait to show this machine to you, actually. Can I take the hose off? Probably not. Let's take the bin off, use the bin. I quite like on this one that it's actually got a clear plastic rear to the cyclone unit, because you can actually see the tubing and you can see the arm that goes up and down for the changeover valve. Oh, is that a bit bright? There we go. There we go. That's better. Yeah, there's the arm that runs down here for the changeover valve, which is there. This is the dirt tube. So the dirt and the filth travels up that, and it goes into the cyclone, and then the clean air comes out here, and it goes down there, and it goes to the motor, and then it comes out here. Blah, 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 blah. Rubbish. it's just rubbish. But let me change things around, because we need to go in underneath. I need to start taking some screws out to see what's going on with the brush control system. Right, here we are on the underside. So we've got a shitload of screws that we need to undo. So let's crack on with that. Okay, I think that's it. Now, if I remember correctly, we now need to turn it over again, and all the screws fall out. Oh, it's such a big vacuum cleaner, and it's very heavy. So all the screws fall out, like so. Let me just move you over a little bit. There we go. You've got a bit of view. Let's put the handle down. Oh, that quality! And now we should, yes, there we go. So we can now lift this off and it reveals the hell underneath. Oh man alive, oh my God. Just see how this is made, it's so cheap. I mean, that seal's not even stuck down. So we can remove this, can we? No. See, we've got the LEDs here, carpet and hard floor LEDs. And a couple of wires. We've got a massive spring, and we have a switch here. And if I can bring you round, yes, hopefully you can see this. Excuse this very dodgy kind of flying in malarkey going on here, but that there is the switch that turns the whole head on and off. And I think, as you can probably see, I think it's actually stuck in. So let me just grab a screwdriver, and this should be out. Yeah, there we go. You see? That's what it wasn't doing. So I'm hoping this is an easy fix. Now just let me grab some contact cleaner. We'll give that a bit of a soaking. Very difficult to give you a good angle on this, sorry. There we go. Oop, very tricky. Yes, that's much better. Good, okay. I'll just give you a sort of closer look at the inside of this head. There's a lot going on here. There's some nice big cap there, some electronics. We come over here, you can see the switch there, that's the manual on and off. Then we have the motor itself here. And we have the toothed belt that runs to the Brushroll. Really flimsy, thin plastics. Yeah, not very good. You see here at the back, the mounting points. It's just these nasty plastic rings. Oh God, it's really bad. So what I might do, and this bit here, this is the point of the creaking, because this is like a nylon type of plastic, and it runs up and down at this point here on the body, and it keeps the head up. But that's the part that really makes the noise that goes like. So I'm going to put some grease on that, I think, to try and quieten that down a bit, and then I'm going to try and put this back together. So. Oh Christ, yeah. Join me again when it's all back in one piece. We are back together in one piece, and I've got grease on my fingers. Ugh, I've got greasy fingers. Nasty. Okay, where's the cyclone unit? Let's pop this back on. There we go. Okay, right, so let's pull out some flex. This one is really posh because it's got the automatic flex rewind on it as well, so it is the top of the line machine. Well, I believe it is anyway. So let's hit the power, which is up here. Let's hit that. Oh. Okay, we're running. So what happens here? Oh, okay. We've got hard floor. And carpet. Oh my life, honestly, this thing is so heavy, it's just, it's unbelievable. Well, that's a result. That's a really good, quick, easy fix. I'm very pleased that that is now. God, honestly, say the snap on that is even worse than on the One Touch. It sounds like it's going to break, and it just makes me feel all funny. And oh God, no. Okay, so that's great. We'll do a proper video on this. Actually, I wonder if we could do a triple. Could we do a video with the One Touch, the One Performer, and the One Pet all in the same one, and then we could see them at the same time? I should really do the Performer next, because that's the middle model, and then leave the Pet for last. Oh, I don't know. Whatever. We'll figure it out. There's so many machines that we need to make videos on. Yeah, that's it for this video. So if you have one of these, no one's got any of these, and your Brushroll stops working, make sure you check that upright position switch, because it could be that. Yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoyed this little video. Don't forget to do the usual, commenting, subscribing and liking, and I'll see you in the next video. You take care. Bye.